What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weep here, back again with another video. Okay, this is what if Asta got transported to ReZero, part 11 through 12. It depends on me. Now, I'll be making my One Piece one with the transported to ReZero part, and then I was probably going to make my final part for the Berserk series. Then I'll make my Asta with Pillar Man for Monday, but I can change up the order, or you guys just tell me in the comments what you guys want. Now, let's get in straight into the what if. Now, last time, Regulus, one of the great Archbishop, you could say, he kind of exploded everything because after Gluttony got killed by Yami, yeah, he retreated and he injured Karush, Anastasia, Subaru, Noel, Gordon, and Otto, and yeah, like he injured everyone. But I'm pretty sure I didn't kill off anyone. So yeah. Now, yes. So I was just gonna fill in this part. If you guys forgot, the Mob Beast Tamer was in the forest. In the first couple of parts, she was the one that attacked the mansion with Elsa. So she's not gonna be in this. It's just gonna be Elsa. So Roswell is just having a contract, doing a contract with her, not like a spiritual contract. He's doing a job with Elsa, just only Elsa. And yeah, so that's why Elsa's right here. Roswell is just telling Elsa what he wants, and he wants to kill most of the Black Bulls. Let's just say that. I won't say who. Now, I'm going over to um, Julius. Julius is just giving Yami a hug because he hasn't seen him in a long time. And Julius goes into explaining everything, what happened to him. But this is what Julius left out from Asta and Subaru in Roswell. He then goes into explaining what truly happened because he didn't go into all of it. What happened when he used the machine and he got transported because Satella ate. I'm pretty sure I made Satella eat the machine, but he had words of wisdom from one of the Black Bulls, which she wasn't yet. But okay, I had to edit myself out because my car alarm was going off, so it was being weird. Now, anyway, like I was saying, Julius was just he never explained this to Subaru, Roswell, and Asta, but he's now remembering it. He says this person, I'm talking about Nero. So yeah. Oh my goodness, hurt my throat. Anyway, so Julius then reads, "The devil has killed us. The devil has killed the elves." And as he was reading that while he was getting in, trying to get away from Satella, and he says, "Yeah, I forgot William almost was William tried to say he was an elf, so maybe she's getting revenge because of the devils. That must be it." So what you're saying is that the elves were killed by this devil around the first Wizard King's time, which was, I think it was around almost 500 years ago when this event should have happened. So that could explain why she probably attacked the Clover Kingdom. She probably thought the humans did it. But wouldn't she have come from this world, though? Or Julius was also thinking that maybe their worlds were always connected. Other elves and other types of elves were always connected with one another, even from other times. Well, because I do have I can stop time with my time bubbles, so I don't think it's impossible to connect with other elves from another time plane. Look what she did to us, and she's not even that powerful. And Yami says, "What do you mean she's not that powerful? My the head leader, Reinhardt von Streya, is much powerful than Satella." And Yami says, then why doesn't he kill her then? And the Wizard King is you should have already known that she was already sealed up from by the sage and the dragon and the person the sword saint at that time. So it's no point. It's no point of doing anything if she can't escape. And I don't even know where she's at. And Yami says maybe I should go and find that. But the Wizard King says no. We should continue with the candidate exams and see if that works. We're only gonna have to do it for maybe a couple more years, so I can get back my normal body, and then we can defeat that Satella in our world, and I'll be ready this time. And Yami says, "Okay, understood. I'll be heading back to Mrs. Amelia." And yeah, Felt is just like super confused. She fell asleep while they were explaining that. And now I'm going to go back to what Asta and Subaru were doing. And now we're back to Subaru. Subaru is just he can finally walk again after being healed by Amelia. And my dogs are barking like crazy. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Subaru is just walking down the hallway and he hears chatter. He hears Gordon and Noel and Otto just they're having a fun time because they defeated the white the white whale and they're trying to get over the losses. That's what they're doing. And yeah, Amelia and Asta are not there. Rem and Ram are also there, and also Roswell hasn't. Roswell faked that he had injuries and he went straight to the sanctuary. So yeah, so he's not there either. And yeah, so Subaru goes straight to Beatrice, and Subaru yeah, so Subaru's like, I can finally rest my head. And then he forgets that the mob beast tamer is in that room, and she's just sealed, and he got scared by her, and he says, "I can't believe a child like that could probably kill a lot of us. Oh my goodness!" And Subaru just wanted to talk to Beatrice about something, and Subaru just wanted to know more about the bishops, and yeah, so yeah, Subaru doesn't have a gospel in this what if, so he doesn't know anything about the gospels. So so Beatrice tells him mostly what she knows, and yeah, and she goes off about the sins, and Subaru says that he met the greed Regulus. But I'm pretty sure he would possibly know about Regulus, not know about him, but like feel like what type of archbishop he was. I'm pretty sure I made Gluttony say what their archbishop parts were, and then Beatrice asked, "Did you see Sloth or Juice?" That's almost said Beetlejuice. I mean Betelgeuse. And yeah, Subaru was like, this Betelgeuse sounds familiar. I think Noelle defeated him or killed him. I know she said talked about someone named Betelgeuse a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure he died. Maybe he had a gospel. And then Subaru was starting to remember. Oh, that's right. We must have most definitely picked up a gospel. It must be split in half by Yami's dimension slap, but it should be still there. And then he says, "Oh, thank you for oh my goodness, I broke a pencil. Thank you for telling me this." Um, and then he goes to try to find Asta so he can tell him this. But Asta he finds Asta and Amelia talking. Yeah, but I'm joking. Yeah, so everyone follows Subaru, but Subaru doesn't notice them. They're all drunks. I mean, wait, do they get drunk? Eh, it's a it's a isekai. It's all right. Okay, that was untasteful. Now, anyway, yeah. So Asta is just telling Amelia. Yeah. So Subaru now notice that they're all behind him, and they said, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" Okay. Yeah. So Asta was just they can't hear him, but they're just seeing, and Asta is just saying, Amelia, why do you want to become the ruler of this Lagunica? Please tell me. And yeah, Amelia then explains why she wants to do it, and she also explains that she wants to lift up the curse off of the elves in her in her village. You know, like I said, it's going into spoiler territory, and Roswell said she could do he could that he could do it. And Asta then explains his proposition. He says, "Well, I have this anti-magic sword. It's pretty good. I was just I want to make a deal with you, Amelia. I was wondering why would you want to become a candidate for, I know you were um an elf and all, but it just wouldn't make any sense. Besides you being like discriminatory against. I know that feeling. I'm hearing things, and that's why I want to become a wizard king in my world too. And now that's what we have in common. But you shouldn't be always so reliant on others." And Amelia says, "I know this already." And Ralston said, "No, You don't know this. I think you're too reliant on Puck." And Amelia starts to like get a little, you know, um, I wouldn't say hostile, but she just was like, "You don't know anything about him. You barely know him." And yeah, Subaru's like, Subaru's just sneaking a little bit closer. He says, "Oh, this about Puck? I don't think I should interject." And Asta says, "Anyway, I don't want you to use ask for Puck's help while you're doing the trials, because he's going to um, he's going to help you way too much." And Amelia then explains that she doesn't remember anything about. Okay, I had to edit myself out. My brother walked in. Anyway, like I was saying that yeah. So Amelia was just saying that she needs Puck's help to with the trial anyway because she doesn't remember her memory. Because they were talking before about the trial before Subaru got in, and yes, so Asta was just talking about it. So Asta was, like I said, Asta was going to make a deal. He's going to try to get the elves out of the ice that Amelia did. I'm pretty sure she did it. And it's a kind of a spoiler, so I'll go more into that for the next part, or basically when I go more into the video. Anyway, yeah, so as long as Amelia passes all three trials, he's most definitely going to do it. Or at least he's gonna try. So, tell me in the comments if it wouldn't work because Amelia's. I'm pretty sure it should like it should make it weaker to it enough to the point where it can break quite easily with Asta's swords. And yeah, now I'll be going into part 12 now. Now it's now in the morning, and like in the anime, um like Subaru, Amelia, and Ada go straight to the sanctuary. Now it will. Oh my goodness! I've been having heartburn for the last 5 minutes now. Oh my goodness. Um. Yeah. So it'll be Asta, Subaru, Otto, and Amelia this time. So it's 4 people plus Puck. And And Rem, Noel, Gordon, Beatrice, and Petra and Frederica. I don't know why I'm saying her name so badly. I'm butchering it. Will be at the mansion. Now, they'll be setting off. Frederica has finally put up all what they need, and Otto. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm pronouncing their names weirdly. Um, yeah, so they put up everything and they get set it off. They set off to the sanctuary, and Rom is already there. Now you guys should be able to see him. Anyway, now it's now been a couple of okay, I would say it's been a day since then, and since they left. I don't know. I still don't know how long it takes to get there. I would say a day or two. Now, Puck is just saying to Amelia that he will be going now. And Asta sees this, and he moves Subaru out the way, and he says, "Wait, Puck, you should give her back her memory so she can do the trials." And Puck says, "I'll do it soon. When she needs me the most, I'll be there." And Asta says, "But she needs you right now. Don't go away." And Puck says, I trust in both of you. You guys can handle this." And Asta says, "I won't allow you to just abandon Amelia like this. She need." Uh, and then Puck goes away. And yeah, so Asta says, "Well, this is gonna get a lot harder without him. I thought he was gonna give you back your memory or something." And then Asta then remembers something. Maybe if I ask LeBay, he could probably tell me what these contracts do. Maybe it's similar to our world. And yeah, he then remembers what LeBay says about a contract. And he says, "Oh yeah, I get hurt every time I let out LeBay." That's what he said to me one time. So maybe if Amelia dies, yeah, he hasn't seen full power Puck. Maybe Puck dies, or if Puck dies, then Amelia becomes broken or something. Maybe that's their deal or something. This is and Asta's like, "Okay, Amelia. Well, we're gonna try without Puck, and if you can't do it, well then, I'll have to go to Plan B, and then Plan C will be the final option." And Subaru says, what is Plan B?" And Asta then says, "We're going to fake like we're going to kill." Oh, wait, I don't know why I'm whispering. He says, I'm going to fake like we're going to strangle Amelia to death. That's what we do. Then Puck should come out, because he wouldn't allow us to kill her. That's what you said. That's what you said. That Puck killed you, right? I and Subaru says that's a good idea, but what if you actually kill her? And Amelia is like, "What are you whispering about?" And then you know what happens if you watch the anime. Garfield attacks and knocks out Otto off the carriage, and Pasta Trash and Pet Trash they both get knocked out by Garfield. And then Asta goes flying outside the carriage, and Subaru goes off in the other direction. Okay, I had to edit myself out. My brother keeps coming in when I'm trying to record. Big meanie. No, it's my other brother. Like, I have too many brothers. Okay, I only have two. They keep coming in. Anyway, like I was saying, Asta doesn't know where he's at. He says, "What happened? Where did I go off to?" And Subaru is, like I said, went off in the other direction, but he got straight up, and he ran around to go and find Asta or try to see where Amelia is at. But he then sees a glowing light, and he's around where Asta is. But Asta's a little bit farther in the forest, and Asta sees the light too. But Otto is knocked out, and Amelia got knocked out from it too. By the stone, and Asta and Subaru then see someone. Yeah, it's Rizu. It's one of the Rizus, you could say. Spoiler alert, I guess. Well, I already told you it's season 2, so okay. Yeah, this is like a color white Rizu, so I don't get confused. I can't remember the last names of the Rizus, man. I call this one main white Rizu, and then the other 3 have black coats on, so I'll call them 1, 2, 3 Rizus, black Rizus. Boom. Anyway, so Asta follows Rizu, and he says, "Wait, were you the one who attacked us? Why did you attack us?" And yeah, she Naruto runs away, so Asta can catch up. And yes, oh my goodness, I keep hurting my throat. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, so Asta and Subaru were running to the White Rizu, and then they find the gate where they can go meet Echidna or Echidonut. And as yeah, so Asta arrives there a lot sooner than Subaru. So Subaru just looks around. It takes him 5 minutes to go there. So this is where Asta goes straight in because he's more qualified, you could say, than Subaru. And then Subaru goes in 5 minutes later. So yeah, so this is from Asta's point of view. And yes, Asta goes in first, and he sees Echidonut or Echidna. I'm just gonna go by Echidna, by the Japanese one. So Echidna, or is it Echid? Yeah, I'll go by Echidna. Okay, so he sees Echidna, and he says, "What is this place?" And Echidna says, "It's Windows 7." Okay, I'm sorry with the badge. Oh my goodness, I should have said Windows 95. God darn it, I messed it up. Anyway, yeah. So Echidna then explains, "Ah, I see. You're a black bull. I see. I see. I see." And Asta says, "How do you know I'm a black bull? Yami has told me a lot about his crewmates. We have become very good acquaintances, you could say." And Asta's like, "Oh, you know Yami? What have you guys been talking about? And you've been here alone with him?" And Echidna's like, "Yes, he's made a deal with me. Do, I wouldn't mind making a deal with you, though. You seem a lot more able if you get catch my drift." And Echidna says, and then says, "I am one of the witches, the witch of greed." Now, and then Asta says, "Oh, okay, I know who you are now. But why is your hair white? That's the real question. I thought you were for Satella for a second." And yeah, I mean, Echidna's got a little bit, you know, if she doesn't like Satella like that. So she says, "Oh, that's a rude thing to say." And yeah, she says, "Now come and sit down and talk about your problems." And yeah, she's just trying to get information out of Asta. And yeah, so Asta sits down and he said, and Echidna offers her tea of knowledge. And yeah, so Asta drinks it because he got pretty thirsty. And he says, "Okay, thank you for the tea. And it has made me pretty calm. Now I need to go back and help Subaru and Amelia and Otto." And yeah, as soon as Echidna heard Amelia, she says, "Why would you want to help an elf? That's what I don't understand." And yeah, Asta says, "What do you mean by elf?" And Echidna says, "Well, it looks like you're done talking to me, so you can go now." And Asta says, "Okay, thanks for your tea." And yes, yeah, it's been like 5 minutes now. Like I said, now Subaru walks in, and Subaru sees Asta, and Asta says, "It's your bodily fluid? Well, it tastes pretty good, man." Yeah, Asta's like, "I never thought such a thing could taste pretty good." And Subaru hears this, and he's like, I think I came in at a wrong time. Why is Asta talking about body fluid?" And then Asta then sees Subaru, and then he says, "Here's this good bodily fluid from the Witch of Greed. It's pretty good, Subaru. You need to try it." Yeah, yeah. So Asta forces it down Subaru's down the pipe, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so Subaru also enjoys it. He says, the weirdest thing I ever did in this world so far. Not bad." And Asta says, "Come on, this is just the Witch of Greed. We don't need to worry about her. She just runs the sanctuary, if I'm correct." And where Roswell, and then Asta was like, "Oh wait, I do have a question for you. Why does Ros? Do you know anything about Roswell?" And she says she knows something, but you have to tell her something. Yeah, she's just being greedy. And then Asta says, "Aren't you a witch, right? So you can hear this. So other witch authorities can affect you, right?" And Echidna then says, not this. Well, it depends on what type of attack it is." And yeah, so Asta then says, "Oh yes, we have this return by death from Satella." And Echidna then starts to get, she starts to get greedy. You could say, and she asks, "What is this return by death?" And Subaru says, "Me and Asta have a similar ability. He can every time I die, he can stay in an old reality, and then he dies a couple seconds later, and he remembers the things after I die." Basically, yeah. So Echidna's like, "Very interesting. Are you going to be doing the trials? Because I'm surprised both of you got in at the same time." And uh, yeah, Echidna says, "You probably should get going now. I have gotten enough information. I wouldn't mind helping you." And you'll see what she's like, what she means by helping. In the next part, this time, I mean, next time. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened in this part. This was part 11 and 12, basically. Now, for the next part, we'll see Roswell, Garfield, and Otto and Amelia. And we'll see, who you'll see if you watch the ReZero. Anyway, I know this part was quite short for usually. This part's probably only be like 30 minutes. So, sorry about that. I just haven't made a parts, a couple of my what ifs in a while, so I'm kind of rusty with my ReZero a little bit, and I had to keep stopping because of my brother and my brothers. Yeah, they kept coming when I was trying to edit. I'm like trying to make it, so I have to keep like stopping and. Uh, so sorry about that. I'll try to be more prepared and tell them not to come in when I'm recording. So sorry about that. And yeah, I want you guys to stay healthy. I want you guys to keep it chill. I know this is going to be coming out super late, but hey, it's coming out. I'll be making my other ReZero one tomorrow. I'll try to keep up with my uploads. It's just I've been very busy with school. Like I got far behind on it. I mean, on my homework. I mean, and I still got a lot of homework to do. So, okay, peace out, guys. Gerald the Weeb out.